welcome to the call, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. So if you have the command open, you should.
Hey, Brandon.
This is your login page.
Brandon, we can't hear you. All of a sudden, we can't hear you, bro.
All righty. And then once you're on the dashboard.
I don't think he can hear us, not hear him.
Oh,
I'm going to call him.
Okay, hold on. Okay, got it. Hold on. It got connected to my speaker. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me now?
There it is. He's back.
Are you guys there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Another public service announcement is that real estate professionals are now added.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Okay, you guys.
Hey, one more public service announcement, Brandon. Real estate agents are now considered a part of essential people now, so we can actually be out and be working and showing houses now with respect to the virtual thing.
Okay. All right, you guys. Sorry, Juan Michael, you good? Okay.
I'm good. I think Mike has something, but I'm good.
That's all right.
Mike?
I'll do it at the end.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're on the dashboard of command. Okay. We're going to go to the bottom. I'm going to click the red KW so it shows me what my options are on the left-hand side. I just like to do that. And then I'm going to click SmartPlans. Okay. Now, the thing you need to know about SmartPlans is if you don't have your contacts uploaded to command, then you won't be able to utilize SmartPlans until you do. So SmartPlans are also known as auto emails and texts. You could also know them as drip campaigns. They're called many different things. Okay. But in Keller Williams' world, they're now called SmartPlans. Now, the smart plan is a little bit enhanced from a drip campaign because you can text from it. You can have auto text messages go out, and you can also set it up to remind you to do things. So like it incorporates tasks in it. And that I really like, so that you, when you log into your dashboard on the home page here, when it says tasks, it'll give you call this person, call that person, you know, check in with so-and-so. You can set it up so that you have a whole list of who to call every day. And that's part of the reason why when you apply smart plans, you want to apply them at different times. You don't want to put 2,000 people on a smart plan at the same time, because then what's going to happen is 4 days from now, when you've got that reminder to call everybody and check in with them, you're going to have 2,000 to-do tasks. So it makes sense to put them 30 at a time, 20 at a time on smart plans. You can apply the same smart plan to multiple groups or to the same group, different sections of it, right? So 20 people within your buyer's group, another 20 within your buyer's group 2 days later, so that you spread out your to-do list, okay? That way you're not having to call everybody the same day and then you're always catching up. So we're under smart plans. It may look different for you. We're gonna, if you go into the library here at the top left, you want to click on library. And these are the preset smart plans that Keller Williams International have tested and have created for you. So you'll see there's a bi-weekly neighborhood nurture. This is a really awesome smart plan if you have the neighborhoods added into your contacts that are interested in what neighborhoods they're interested in. This will send them a bi-weekly neighborhood snapshot telling them what's currently for sale on the market, how much the home prices are going for, and it'll give them some other data, and it'll have your name at the bottom. So that'll come from you twice a month if you want it to do that. This is an 8x8, a quarterly call plan, right? This allows you to reach out to people. And on any of these, you can click view steps and it tells you what the smart plan is. So phone call, delay 90 days, repeat. That's a simple one, right? To call people every 90 days. But if you go to the neighborhood nurture, you'll see it sends an email, it waits 14 days and repeats, okay? The 8x8 is a little different. It says you can set it up to send an auto text. You can have it wait 7 days. Then it'll tell you to do something. A touch task is what they call the reminder tasks. So whatever you have it remind you to do, an interaction task, it'll wait 7 days. Then it'll have you do a phone call. it'll wait 7 days, and then it'll send another auto text, and go so on and so forth. You see it keeps going, right? It also tells you to add them to a different smart plan. So there's different options in here that you can look at, but this is all located under the library in SmartPlans. Now, in order for you to have access to these, you need to hit add to smart plan or add smart plan. This is adding it to your personal library of smart plans. Okay, so we're going to click add smart plan. I recommend you add them all. That way you can just choose from whatever one you want, because there's a lot of great ones in here. There's open house follow-ups, birthday, right? This one will send a text to somebody or an email for them if you want on their birthday that looks very personal from you. There's home anniversary smart plans, so it would remind you to send a gift and call them on their home anniversary. And there's a monthly neighborhood nurture, so you don't have to do it bi-monthly. You could just do it once a month, depending on your client, if you want to bother them as much, okay? Or if you have them on another smart plan. So these are the ones that are already in there. Now, when you go back to my smart plans, you'll see I've already added them in for myself. Okay, I have all these in here. Now, it'll tell you how many of your contacts are on each smart plan and how long your smart plan goes for. So Shifting Market is a smart plan that I created for the office recruiting. Okay, I actually created this one from scratch, and you'll see what I set it up to do. And I'm going to show you all how to create smart plans from scratch because they're pretty easy to do. I have it send a simple email, and if you hover over it, tells you what the email says. Okay, then it delays 7 days, sends another email. Then 7 days, send an email, 7 days, send an email, so on and so forth. It reminds us to call them as well about 2 or 3 weeks in. So I now currently have all the producing agents in the area in Inglewood and around there on this smart plan, and it's sending them HTML emails that look like they're coming from Nicole. Literally has their first name. It says, you know, John, comma, this is Nicole emailing you about what's going on in our market right now. When can we talk? And people are replying to them. I'm actually quite impressed about the amount of people that are interacting with these emails, not realizing that they're automatic emails because they don't look like automatic emails. So, you know, they come from your email address. So the way you do this, okay, when you create a smart plan from scratch, you're going to go into smart plans. You're already here, okay? And you're going to just go to the top right-hand corner and hit create. And you're going to name your smart plan. So let's name this test. Or let's name it, actually, let's have fun with this today because it's Monday. Keller Williams Inglewood is the best, okay, in capital letters. This is our plan name. So I'm going to have it go to my contacts. I want it accessible to my contacts, and I'm going to hit apply. Okay, I'm going to take you to another screen here. So this is again reminding me that my Twilio account is not connected. Twilio is what you need to have set up in order to do the auto texting. So the automatic text messages are not included in the platform. They're included, they're integrated, but they do have a cost to them. And it's a whopping less than 1 cent per text. So you can send a text for 0.0007 cents a text.
Where does it say your Twilio is not connected?
Say it again, Juan Michael.
Where does it say that your Twilio is not connected?
It popped up in red at the top when I first came over here. Okay. But it costs nothing to send text messages is the point of me sharing with you how much it costs. It's really a couple dollars for 500 texts. I mean, and you're not going to probably send that many, but again, it's very affordable. You just need to connect it. So that if you choose here, send SMS as one of your, whatever it's called, one of your steps, then you need to have your Twilio account connected. Twilio will give you a phone number that you will own. You can choose it to be a local area code or whatever area code you want. It will not be your personal phone number though. So you'll have a separate phone number for texting through command. And the best way to do this, if you're going to use it for people that may know you but don't know your phone number or the new phone number you're going to be using, is to send one text in the beginning saying, hey, this is another number of mine. I'll be sending texts from time to time through this number. Save it to your phone. That way they know it's coming from you. So anyways, we're going to go over to new action. So you will have a trigger event, which will be when you apply them to the smart plan. And then the new action can be anything you want. So I'm going to have it be send an email. I'm going to drag and drop it over. Actually, you don't even have to do that. You click on send email and it puts it over here. This is day one. So from here, I can do a simple email or an HTML email. Okay. So I want to do simple. I want it to look very simple, like it came from me, like I typed it up in the morning, and I'm going to enter the subject of the email, KW Inglewood. And you can see the reply to email will be whatever email you've already synced your command with. So it should be your email. This is my email, frontdesk1056@KW. Okay, this is what they're replying to. And then from the email content, this is the body of it. Here goes your email. So you can type whatever you want in here. Okay, It will be a plain text email. Now you can customize it, which I think is really cool, is you can put their first name. So without it having to, you can put a formula in here. It's called a merge field. You see this little thing that looks like the little Facebook F? If you click on this, you can put contact first name right here. I'm gonna push this down, sorry, hold on. See how I put contact first name and then I put a little comma? So when it sends this email to your client or to your possible lead or whoever it's sending it to, it's gonna pull their first name in. So it'll say Brandon, comma, John, comma, whatever, Diana, comma, or hi Diana, you could put hi in front of it so that it looks more personal. Hi so-and-so, comma, are you interested, let's talk, okay? You'll create your email. I'm gonna hit save at the bottom, the little circle. Don't forget to hit save or else it will not save. I did that. I started creating a whole smart plan and 3 emails down, I looked back up and went, where did the emails go? They disappeared because I didn't hit save. So make sure you save your work when you're done with one step, okay? Now,
Brandon?
Yeah.
This is Bill. I guess I'm not on the camera. The contacts that you can send these emails to, they have to be in your contact list,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And then it'll pull from here, okay? Yep. All right. So the next step, let's do, I want to do a delay, okay? I'm going to set a delay. So that's going to be my next step. So I'm going to go back up here to my options and click set delay. Scroll over here. So you can do any amount of delay up to 30 days. So if you want to wait a week, let's do 7 days, hit save. And then let's say I want to make a phone call a week after they receive my email. So this is a touch task reminder, right? So you want to be, your task name is going to be call to check in, right? Your description can be whatever, call. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even know this. You guys, you discover things every day. Call, and then you can put in first name, contact first name. So call, contact first name, so that when you see the reminder or the task pop up on your screen, it'll say call Diana or call John. It will be personal, so you know who you're calling. It won't just say call contact. You can also do that under task name. So call so-and-so, contact first name to check in. So you can make this very personal and it shows up on your homepage. And then you can even add a hyperlink in here. You can put, do today, do in 2 days. So you can give yourself a couple days to call them. And you want to hit save. The point is that after 7 days, okay, it's going to send them an email. 7 days later, you're going to see on your homepage when you log in a reminder to call so-and-so. Okay. And it'll give you a due date by 2 days from the time it reminds you. So it'll be 9 days after the email gets received. They want, you to put yourself to call them. Okay. All right. So the next task is going to be, I don't know, it can be anything. You could really keep going with this and create and build out a really pretty, cool set of actions to take. But let's do, send a text. Okay. So you'll see down here, right, that it'll say, please set up your Twilio account to automate. But you'd put your phone number, okay, your Twilio phone number. And then you can do either this or this. A static is a single set text message. A dynamic is let's see, hold on, not recommended for repeating smart plans. Okay, recommended for repeating smart plans. So if you're gonna do multiple texts, they ask you to do dynamic message types. I don't know what that means, but the cool thing is in the body of the text message, you can put their name. So you can put contact first name, right? This is Brandon Hurst from KW Inglewood. when can we talk? Question mark. And then I'm going to hit save. This will go out as a text message. It literally looks like you're sending them a message. They're going to receive on their phone from your phone number, so-and-so, this is Brandon at KW. When can we talk? Remind you, this is all happening while you're not doing anything. You could be sitting on the balcony and watching your garden. Or you can be doing other calls or doing other things, right? Working on your emails while these texts are going out automatically to your clients, to your database. And it will let you know if they reply, by the way. It'll show up in your Kelly app, okay, on your phone, so that you can pretty much, you know, reply back to them through command. You can actually text them back through command. So you can see, I don't know, for you guys, for me, I know when I worked with different real estate agents when I first started at Keller Williams, this cost a lot of money to have a CRM that does this kind of stuff, right? Auto text, auto emails. You had to create them, you know, from scratch. Again, there's a whole library full of these, but if you want a personalized one for your database or the type of real estate you're focusing on, if you do leases, if you do commercial, you might want to build them out. This is how you can do that. At the top, it tells you, it'll keep changing, but right now you see 8 days, 4 steps, 3 touches. This will keep changing as you add more and more, okay? I'm gonna hit save just to show you the next step. So we're gonna hit save, and then we're gonna go back into SmartPlans. And then you'll see on the bottom, hold on, go to the next page. Here's my smart plan. Keller Williams Inglewood is the best. If I hit the little down arrow, there's so far what I built out. It sends a simple email, it delays, it tells you to call them, and then it sends them a text. So how do you apply these smart plans? That's a good question. You can do it in different ways. You can go into add contact, which is on the left or on the right-hand side. You can just click add contact. And from there, you can search by your tags. So if I want to send it to, you know, commercial agents, I can click commercial. Here's the 2 commercial agents that I have in my database. I can select all, and then I can hit add to smart plan. So then they would start to receive that email and that text, the thing we just built out, okay? That's one way you can do it. You can do it directly from the Smart Plans page by going to add contact, all right? Yes, Juan Michael.
Okay, say you do a smart plan and it has however many touches, and then it stops.
Yes.
In other words, so like say I bring somebody into my database, new person. So I set up a smart plan that they get a welcome email.
Yeah.
Next couple of days, I send them a text. Couple of days after that, I call them. And that becomes what I call my welcome smart plan.
Yeah.
After the welcome smart plan, are they automatically removed from that plan after the plan runs its course?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, it runs out. It runs out.
Once it runs out, everybody's removed from it.
Yep, and you can also put in, if you're building it out, what I would do is put a reminder to put them on another smart plan at the end of the smart plan, so that in your tasks it says, add so-and-so to another smart plan, and you'll see who you need to add to the next smart plan. So you could even do it like a step 1 smart plan, a step 2 smart plan, step 3, right?
And
have it all.
At step 4, at step 5 as add to a new smart plan.
Yeah, and this is the really cool part, Juan Michael, what you could do is you could have those built out in a way where if you apply someone to the first step, then, and you could apply multiple smart plans to one contact is my point. So if step 2, if the very first step in step 2 is that there's a 2-week delay before it sends another email, you really could have it all mapped out so that the first smart plan runs its course, then immediately the second smart plan starts to go into action. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then the third, right? You could, and the way you would do that is by this, you know, the second, third, and fourth smart plan, you'd have them have the amount of days you want it delayed match up with how long the first one's running, how long the second one's running. So if your first 2 smart plans run for a total of a month, then your third smart plan would have a 30-day delay before it starts. But in a sense, you could apply all 3 of those smart plans this morning. And then it would set you up to have them on a smart plan for months.
And I could change it, and I could add them to the same person.
Yes, exactly. You could add all 3 to the same person or the same group of people. Yeah, just so that That way you don't have to manually go in 2 weeks and add, 100 people to another smart plan. Now, is it easy to do? Yes, it's super easy. You can mass apply smart plans, and I'm going to show you how to do that now in contacts, okay? So that was one way you could do it. You could also go into contacts, filter your contacts under filters by your tags. So let's say I want to do a smart plan for half cappers, okay? People who are half, you all know what a capper is in Keller Williams. So half cappers, okay? And I'm going to hit apply, and you see I have a group of 27 agents, okay? I'm going to, first of all, have it show 50 so I can show them all on my screen. I'm going to select all. And then do you guys see real quick, watch what happens. So when I select all, see what pops up right here? Select the bulk action. So from there, look what you can do. First of all, you could just send one text message by itself. If you wanted to just text this group of people this morning, you're like, hey, I haven't reached out to these people. This has nothing to do with smart plans. You could send them a bulk text message. Okay, 27 texts in one.
And does it look like it's just one text to that person? It's not like a group text?
It'll be like the call multiplier that the office has been using where it says tomorrow at 11, join Brandon for command. You know how it looks very personal to you?
Yes.
That's exactly what this is going to do. So yeah, it'll look like one-on-one. They'll send them individually. And you could do this for hundreds of people at a time. But that's cool. One thing you can do. You can also add to a smart plan. So see that option there, add to smart plan. So Michael, if you had 100 people that you wanted to, if you did want to just manually go in 2 weeks and add them to another one, you could go in and add them all to a smart plan.
Hey, Brandon, it's Trish. I have a question.
Yeah.
Does that text message come out? I don't know. I had to hop off for a second and
that's fine. Yeah.
Call and I hop back on. Does it say at the bottom of the text something like unsubscribe or something like that?
That's a good question. I think it does. No, I don't think it does actually. No, I don't think it does. I think because that would look too bulky.
Then it would also look like it's not a personal text. Yeah.
I know on the email, it does say at the very bottom to unsubscribe, click here. But for some reason, because it's a plain text email and it's very just like dear so-and-so, and there's no like, it doesn't look like a form email. That bottom thing of click here to unsubscribe, it doesn't look like it's a mass email being sent. It looks like it's part of the email signature, right? So you'd put sincerely, comma, Brandon Hurst, Keller Williams Inglewood, and then the next line would say automatically click here to unsubscribe. That could just be part of your email signature, right? Okay. People aren't really looking at that like, it doesn't say this message was sent via Twilio, right? Because I've seen that as well, where it's like, this message was sent via da-da-da. Please click here to unsubscribe. Then it looks kind of fake. As far as texting goes, I really highly doubt, and I don't know the correct answer, but I highly doubt that it's going to send a text from you and then say, click here to unsubscribe. Yeah. That'd be weird. That would defeat the purpose of
exactly.
It personal. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and probably if they replied saying stop, it probably would unsubscribe them, but I don't think it's going to say reply stop to unsubscribe. That'd be weird.
Okay.
And then there's other things you can do. You can add them to you could share contacts. I don't know, what that's about, but you could just play with this is the point. The bulk actions pop up when you select all. You won't see it unless you select your contacts, more than one. The moment you select a contact or, multiple contacts, you'll see bulk actions. So this is the other way you can apply smart plans. All right. So you guys, just to recap what we gone over today, you can go into smart plans. You can go to your library. You can create from scratch under My Smart Plans. You can create your own. And then to apply, you can either go to the smart plan that you created and go to Add Contact. Or if you go into Contacts, you can select the contacts that you want to apply the smart plan to. It can be one or more. Go to Bulk Action and click Add to Smart Plan. Okay? The advantage of the smart plan section, which I'm going back to right now, as you can see how many contacts are applied to that smart plan. So for this one, there's 282 agents. So I know 282 people are on this smart plan. I know that, another 57 are on this smart plan, which is a different one. Okay. And this one's a little shorter. Okay. This is one that I created, by the way, for what's happening right now. So we did a little bit one about what's happening from Gary Keller's perspective. So this is formatted to the shifting market from Gary Keller's perspective. Yeah, so that's SmartPlans, you guys. We have a couple minutes for questions. Does anybody have questions, or what do you guys see of value in using these SmartPlans?
I have a question, Brandon.
Yeah.
So we did the webinar the other day, and you showed us how to set up the Facebook ads, and then those leads will automatically come into Command. Is there a way to automate it so that they automatically, once they come into Command, go right into the smart plan that I set up?
I think so.
Okay.
It may not be fully functional yet. I think that you can set it up though. That's why it said set a trigger event.
Yeah. If there's a way to set a trigger event, then that's
yep. So you should be able to set the trigger event, like, you know, from if imported from Facebook ad, right? Then it would immediately apply the smart plan to them.
Well, then in that case, I just want to say, man, I was literally paying $300 a month for a CRM that could do this like late last year. So this is great that this is all included. And
it is, yeah, you're right. It is $300 a month. I mean, honestly, you know, Brivity, for example, just Brivity alone, we were paying $100 a month for. It was another $200 to be able to do this auto texting and emailing feature. So, you know, you guys are paying $25 a month. It's already included in your dues. Please, please, please use it, okay? If you need any other one-on-one, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to end the webinar for now. And I have another one Wednesday, so come back for more.
Hey, Brandon, one quick question.
Yes.
The Twilio. So I'm assuming when they respond to your Twilio text, it goes into Command. Is that what
it goes into Command? Yeah, it'll be right here at the top under the notifications.
Okay.
And it'll also be on it'll show up on your phone, okay, if you have the Kelly app connected.
And is there any KB discount for joining Twilio or anything we need to know about that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's already it's already so cheap, I guess. That might be a Keller Williams price, but it's already
Question, Mike, because I was gonna ask the same question about Twilio. But thanks, Brandon. This is real cool because for me, dealing with investors, my smart plans have to look slightly different. And I was really perplexed on how I needed to work them. But this answered my question, which is, okay, when I get you, this is what you do. And I can read that. So now I'm beginning to find that automation that I need in my system. Thanks, B.
Yep, you're welcome. Any other questions or comments before we end? No? All right, you guys. Have a good rest of your Monday.
Thank you.